Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode. I'm actually going to be doing the supports after this chapter's finished.
The plans to resist them were still being devised by the Alliance Army. The Imperium has already anticipated their next move. An Imperial vanguard just outside Garrick Mach, led by General Randolph, begins to advance with the aim of toppling the monastery once again.
Mhm. Mhm. You know what? Actually, let's keep it how it was. And it's, yeah. Mhm.
The Saros are powerful enemy. We have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once. So, the enemy intends to use their overwhelming numbers to defeat us. Let's fight fire with actual fire. Report.
Wait.
They reached the interior. The enemy report. The enemy has entered the periphery of Garrick Mach. If they reach the interior, the enemy will take the monastery. Drive them back immediately. That's my strategy.
Yeah, let's take care of them so they can't surprise us on the side. So those three protect.
At the ready.
Use fail not there.
Count yourself. Crush them all.
Hmm?
This.
Wait a minute.
Destiny unfolds. Another victory.
Even Max.
Much live and have.
That strange battle flag is. What isn't our enemy the Church of Sailors? They didn't have enough soldiers with just the church, so they upped their numbers by joining with those filthy rogues. It doesn't matter what flag they fly. We're nothing more than a mob. We'll destroy them all. Yeah.
Another victory.
Soldiers are making preparations for the flight. Protect them.
Return the tides. And being happy that I need.
And what?
Never.
You're playing poorly, we know three. Yeah, we want to get them back there, so.
Such.
Leave them left.
What?
What's my strategy? This could turn the tides. What's my strategy? To let even way. No fighting.
Know what the dance thought is.
Oh,
Let's use the brand here.
I won't like that. Someone showing me.
Make it so that others can go 2 extra steps forward.
Oh, he's going to try to hurt.
You know what? Let's get the brilliance.
Turn the tides.
Let's get rid of this. Use it.
It's an effort.
Yeah, let's try out Verdant for the first time.
Sorry, I must.
You know what? Let's make it so Eloise doesn't need to move too many spaces just to get caught up. You know what? Let's just go with the steel sword or the silver sword.
Always going to play.
And let's just have them go up.
Turn the tides. Let's live them well. Side.
Amazing, I am at. But let's actually heal.
What's my strategy?
Wait. You know what? Let's actually finish this guy up.
Falling to her. Next try.
See what the conditions is. Okay, route the enemy.
Oh, sorry, but it's you or me. Find us.
And then let's defeat this guy.
Another victim. Let's continue our training. Sunshine.
At the ready.
I will prevail. Onward. I'll trash them all.
Return home like this. Teach, look out! They're after your head!
This could turn the tides. Next try. Won't come in vain. This experience is proof.
My house. For justice. I will not be defeated!
It's too soon.
Thanks.
Hmm?
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Nice work. One without much incident, thanks to all of you. Now the enemy knows we're on the move. What do you plan to do? I intend to ask the Alliance Lords to share some troops with us to bolster our forces. I will speak plainly. No matter whom we seek for reinforcements, our envoys will inevitably vastly lost their territory. My father is being cautious not to give the Empire a pretext to intervene. Therefore, he is unlikely to allow even envoys to pass through. Yes, I haven't told you that, teacher. The kingdom isn't in a position to be sending anyone reinforcements. After losing King Lambert during the tragedy of Dusker, a regent had been handling its politics. But then there was a bloody coup. The regent and Prince Dmitri both. Apparently the whole family was killed. All bladed territory, including the kingdom capital, is being ruled by those who are cooperating with the Empire. The kingdom is no more. It's now called the Vargas Dukedom. The vast majority of the former kingdom spent beneath the overwhelming power of the Empire and the Dukedom, and now fall under their jurisdiction. Some who formerly held power are continuing to resist. It would be difficult for them to regain it.
Oh, hey, I can think of one person who we can ask for reinforcements. Someone whose territory is really close and who's on good terms with Clive. Ah, the hero Daphne, I presume. I've seen her before, and she does seem to be reliable. We were talking about Judith, right? I bet she'd have a second.
That's right. You've met her once before, Teach. She's a fearsome one-woman army. She did a lot for me, even before I was recognized as the heir to House Regan. I don't like the idea of owing her more than I already do, but given the current situation, sacrifices must be made. I'll reach out to her. As for the rest of you, prepare for our next battle. Hey, Teach. How are you feeling? Does anything feel strange at all? Good. I still vividly remember you suddenly collapsing and passing out after you went through those changes. But maybe that's not a concern now that you've spent 5 long years napping. Your command bringing my schemes to life. That's just how we fight best. Not yet, but there's no need to worry. That woman adores me. Once we've bolstered our forces, it'll finally be time to start taking decisive action. I wonder, do you really think Rhea is still alive? I think so too. It's hard to imagine the death of someone as important as her staying a secret. I wonder where she is, what she's doing. All I know is that I still have a lot of questions I need to ask. About the true history of Creststones, Heroes' Relics, and the truth behind the legend of Ceros and Nemesis. She has secrets. Too many of them for my country. Considering the state of the world, it's suspicious. You must be curious about what was done to you and what her plans were for you, right? And you never did learn about your mother, did you? None of our doubts will ever be cleared unless we hear these answers from Rhea herself. In that sense, I absolutely hope Rhea is still alive. But as far as Fodlan goes, I do wonder what a world without Rhea would look like. The majority of people in Fodlan believe in the Ceros faith that Rhea preaches. That's why they accept the noble system as if it were the only option, and refuse to associate with those who believe in anything else. That closed-minded philosophy is the reason why Fodlan's throat is locked tight. But if you remove the archbishop who strictly advocates that doctrine, that worldview is no longer an absolute. There's room for free thought. The leadership of the church would undoubtedly fall to you, and you would hold the power to change the shape of the faith, of the world. Then, for the first time, people would truly be free to think for themselves, to decide what's right, what's wrong. Honestly, I believe Edelgard is probably hoping to achieve something very similar, but her methods require too much bloodshed. That's not something the world can get behind. Anyway, the best thing we can do is find Rhea and hear what she has to say. Oops. Well, I guess I've been going on for a while now. I'm sorry about that. You should get some rest.
Hmm. And that brings us to the next chapter.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the Alliance Army requests reinforcements from Judith, head of House Daphne, the governing body in the northwestern regions of Alliance territory.
Looks like we have some paralogs to do.
What? Not enough blood for seconds? I'm barely half. You eat too much anyways, Raphael. Supplies are running low, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. You've always been so level-headed, Cyril. How have you grown up and you're even more that way?
Maybe it's just that the rest of you haven't grown enough. You could work harder at being reliant.
I can't grow. Yeah, indeed.
I have some good news for my hungry friends. We got a reply from Judith. Mr. Weaverman has called a meeting about it. Look, everyone.
You finally received a reply from Judith. The hero of Daphne has agreed to support us with soldiers and supplies. She's gonna give us food? She really is a hero.
Maybe Raphael will simmer down now.
Now, regarding where we're going to receive the delivery.
As this is a request from none other than the leader of the Alliance, I wish that I could send troops at once. Openly marshaling soldiers within my territory to provoke other members of the Alliance. Therefore, I will secretly gather troops in Aelin, the Valley of Torn. Will your group be able to receive the soldiers at this location? From there, it should be safe to return to the monastery by following the border between the Alliance.
AOL is on the border between Daphne territory and the kingdom. It'll make sense when we get there, but it's a peculiar region.
I recall there being a scary legend about it.
In any case, if we use that valley, we shouldn't have to worry about being noticed by other Alliance lords. AOL, the Valley of Torment.
That guy is definitely not someone sus. Not sus indeed.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Thank you.
Grace, let's check the battles. Yeah. Now let's go to the market, please. You can see they have no master seals. Meaning we won't be able to get them easily. Seeing on how we have two. It's going to be battle, then battle. And yeah. I'll see you guys within the next episode. So we will be doing more exploring. See you guys then.